you had an incredible performance, but the story of this fight is going to be your opponent's toughness and how he took all your shots and he looked visibly hurt, but he kept going. For you, and I know how you thought he ranked before this fight, how did you feel you performed and how did you feel he performed?
I mean, sometimes it's hard to stop a guy that just want to survive. Like he's not even trying to win. He just wanna go the distance. Sometimes it's a little hard, but yeah, he got heart. I'm not gonna say hard. He's tough. He could take a whooping. So I should have got him out of there, but you know, I've been out for 11 months. Maybe it's good to get some rounds in. But yeah, at least I beat him up and I showed him his level to boxing.
Why do you say he doesn't have heart?
No, because he wasn't trying to win.
Okay.
He started running, holding, trying to survive. You know, he was in there, but he wasn't trying to win. But he was tough like competitor. So I give him that.
It looked like your strategy was to go for the body. You know, you worked the body, you hit him especially with the
left hook.
Yeah, quite a few times. I know you said he was trying to survive, but were you surprised at least that he could take them? You know, there's so many levels between you that when you landed clean, or did you find that he was just smothering them? How did you evaluate your?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's tough. He took an ass whooping, but it was also only an 8-rounder. If it was another round, maybe 10-rounder, which they didn't want it to be a 10-rounder, because this is my first 8-rounder in like 8 years or something. So, but yeah, no, hats off to him. He took a whooping and on to the next one.
As you say, you know, you'd want the finish, but is there a silver lining in that you got some minutes in there? It's been the first fight in a while. It's nice to just get into the ring and sort of do some work. Is that the silver lining from this that you got?
I mean, not really. You don't get paid for overtime, and a guy like that, I'm supposed to stop him, but everybody else think I look good, and I'm just my worst critic. I just told him, you know, I wanted to stop him.
So what comes next for you? Who presumably you don't want like an exhibition style fight next. You want to get some serious competition in. So
Pascal rematch. That's what's next.
What is it about that rematch that you particularly want?
I mean, I thought I got robbed. Most people, 75% of everybody that was watching that fight thought I won. And yeah, now I got a new coach and I feel great. So yeah, we're going to have that rematch. They said the first quarter of next year. So January, February, March, I'm ready whenever he is.
Would you be willing to fight again with no fans? Or do you want fans for that one? And does that affect the money, right? Like if there's no gate?
Yeah, that's why he didn't. Pascal is not scared of me. He fought everybody. I'm not saying that. But he didn't want to fight because we were supposed to fight on the Gervonta Davis undercard. But at that time, they changed to fans like the last 2 weeks. But before, when we was going to fight, they said they wanted the fans to be there. Or actually, he wanted the normal purse. But you can't get that regular purse when there's no fans, there's no gate. So that hopefully, you know, we can make the fight happen in Texas. That you can have fans there. So we'll see what happens. But I'm ready whenever he is.
But that's the goal, first quarter of next year?
Yeah.
Congratulations on the win, man.
Thank you very much.
Badou, this is your first win in a while. How does it feel to actually land back in the winning column?
I mean, they say my first win since 2017, but I only had 3 fights. And 2 of them I got robbed. One was a draw with Stevenson. I won that fight. One fight with Pascal, I should have won. And Marcus Brown, yeah, that was a loss. But yeah, that was also a nasty cut. So it was, you know, kind of weird. But I mean, this guy was levels below, you know, those guys. So I mean, it is weird. I'm supposed to win against a guy like that.
It was clearly one-sided. Did you at any point feel as if he could give you a challenge?
No, not at all.
With that kind of a tune-up, do you think it's the proper challenge you needed for Pascal?
I didn't want this tune-up, to be honest. I didn't want to fight him. I wanted to fight I fought 8 world champions, future, former, whatever, in a row since 2015. I haven't had an easy fight. So I want to continue to fight the best. But like I said, Pascal, there was that thing with the money. So that was the only issue. Otherwise, I would have fought Pascal.
It's clear you're on this card because of your commitment to charity and also your relationship to Mike Tyson. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yes. So normally I wouldn't fight, you know, after some YouTubers or before a YouTuber, and yeah, that's kind of, to me, it was disrespectful. But because Mike Tyson them asked me if I want to be the co-main, but like I said, I do this for charity. This is for Badou Jack Foundation, and to give kids all over the world a fighting chance in life. So yeah, to all the refugee kids, the orphans, this is a different event. But this is for my charity, so I don't care about being first, no fans, nothing like that. This is strictly for them.
Jake Paul just left the room and said he's ready to be the next big thing in boxing. What do you think about that?
I mean, to be honest, I didn't watch that fight. I didn't pay no attention to that, so that's not, you know, I'm 37 years old. I don't really follow that YouTube thing.
Well, how do you feel about him as a boxer? Do you think he belongs in the sport?
Like I said, I haven't really seen him, so I don't know. But I saw his brother fought KSI, and I know KSI a little bit. I walked him out to the ring. But yeah, I seen some clip on the internet. Yeah, he looked like he's a good athlete for that level of YouTuber. So I mean, he can do whatever he want to do, and you can't knock his hustle.
You and your trainers, of course, you're close with Vidal Riley. How do you feel about just YouTubers in general being a part of the sport? Do you like that?
Yeah, but the thing with Vidal, he's a trainer for the YouTuber, so he's not. He became a YouTuber after boxing, so he's actually a real fighter. He had 50 amateur fights or whatever, and you know, he's a real fighter that's a YouTuber also. But yeah. Yeah, these guys are so much younger than me. I call Badou my son. He's 15 years younger than me. So it's a different, this is the social media era. Now I'm talking like I'm really old, but...
Well, you're actually young enough to be Mike Tyson's son. What do you think about...
Right,
what do you
he's
think
17
about,
years older than me.
What do you think about Mike's performance tonight with Roy Jones?
I mean, you got to give credit. 54 years old, he hasn't been in the ring 15 years, and, you know, he was overweight and everything. Yeah, I think he looked good.
For those that don't know, Mike Tyson walked you out to the ring back in the day. What is your relationship like with Mike these days?
Yeah, I met Mike first time, I think 9 years ago when I first moved to Vegas. And yeah, he always been cool. He always liked me. He called me Bo Jack, the old school boxer Bo Jack from the 60s or whatever. Yeah, he always liked me. We're both Muslims. And yeah, same with Roy. Roy is my boy too. So we got some things going on with Roy in a couple of weeks, some business stuff.
So you think exhibitions, you have no problem with these old Hall of Famers and all-time greats mixing it up? You think that's good too?
I think it's wrong to tell another grown man to tell him what to do or not. They're legends. I mean, they can do whatever they want to do. Same thing with Floyd. Like if he fights the YouTubers or Chinese kickboxers, whatever. I mean, all of them, they're one of the best fighters ever, and let them make some easy money. Why not? That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jack, really.